say hello to John, who's in New York. Welcome, John.
Hi, Eddie. Yes, I was at the Marilyn Manson show on Saturday night where he got injured and the show was canceled. And I'm really bothered by the fact that I paid $90 for my ticket, and there was others that paid $190 for their ticket, and some people came overseas for the show, and we paid for a full show. And I think we're entitled to a full show, and I'm really bothered by the fact that they did not give us a rescheduled show or a refund. And this happened to me once before at the Hammerstein Broadway for Iron Maiden in 2004. After only 1 hour of the show got canceled when somebody spilled beer on the soundboard. I think we're entitled to a full show, if not a refund or a rescheduled show.
Well, John, I didn't hear much about that, and you have a valid point there. Did they not offer any concession to the people that are there? They didn't come to you, the promoter, or nobody has said that they will,
Nope.
that there's either going to be rescheduled or there's nothing like that that's been offered?
No, nothing. All the other following shows that followed, they said that they were going to reschedule them at later dates, and they offered refunds. But that night for the Hammerstein where the accident happened, nothing.
What song was he doing when the accident happened? Do you know?
Yeah, Sweet Dreams.
Oh, right, that's right, because I saw the video clip. So how long was the show? How long was he on stage? Was it? I'd read reports around 50 minutes, an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
So I'll tell you what. I mean, I get what you're saying, John, and I agree. If it was, if it was me, and thank you for the call, I would say when the tour resumes, you're going to go back or at the beginning or the end and honor all those tickets again and do a full show. Now, I don't know how that would work because as you would have gone into that show, everybody's tickets would have been scanned. And how many people would hold on to a ticket stub? How many people even have physical ticket stubs? Maybe it's an app on your phone. I don't know if there was my point is, I don't know if there's a way they could re-ticket everybody, know who had the tickets, and most people don't hold on to their ticket stubs even if they have a ticket stub. So I'm not sure how they would do that. If they wanted to say, okay, everybody come back in November and Manson's going to redo the show and everybody can come in for free. I don't know how you would be able to do that.
I had something kind of similar happen to me once. I had tickets for a music festival that ended up being canceled, but several of the headliners ended up having shows in the area. And what they did was, and I don't know how the technicalities of this worked, but they were basically like, if you had a ticket to this show, this is your access code and you have first dibs on tickets for these shows. So it's not like it was free or anything, but I got my refund for the other thing. And then because I had purchased a ticket to that, I was able to get basically to the front of the line for the makeup shows.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way because we're tracked constantly. I'm not like conspiracy theory guy. I'm not like super paranoid guy by any stretch, but you're tracked constantly. You have a cell phone. Somebody wants to track you. They know every place you're in, everything about you. I mean, my God, I saw some stuff on 60 Minutes and Vice. It would scare the hell out of you. You wouldn't. It's so easy to track people. It's crazy. So I'm sure that they have the technology just to be able to sell tickets in the future to people to find out how to do that. But here's the other side of it, John, and thank you for your call. Manson's set may have only missed about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, I don't know how long his set was, and I don't know how much didn't get played. But it's not uncommon for headliners to play around an hour and 20 to an hour and 30. So if his accident happened just shy of an hour on stage, you may have only missed out on 25 to 30 minutes and maybe 4 or 5 more songs. Now, I get that's significant, and I don't blame you for feeling that way. But the counter argument may be, well, it's not like people only got 10 minutes. They got almost an hour, and it's too convoluted to try to redo the show. But I get you feeling gypped. I don't blame you at all, and there should really be some concession. I just don't know how you do it. I had wondered about that, actually. Thanks. Joe in Pittsburgh. Joe, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Eddie? It's good to hear you. I've been really sick the last couple of days, but I'm glad to be listening again. Just want to get a few things off my chest and say I made the cut of the Kiss Vegas DVD, and I'm going on the Kiss cruise this year. Is there another mission you want me to do?
No, Joe.
Like you did with the tattoo.
I got no missions for Kiss whatsoever. My only mission for Kiss would be that. Well, I'm not going to rehash it once again, but
I know.
You enjoy the show, and you have a good time with whatever you're doing, and it's good to hear from you. I hope you feel better, brother.
Yeah, you too, and God bless, and I'll see you on the cruise for my birthday.
You're going to go in February?
Yes, that's the day of the cruise is my birthday.
Wow.
The day we sail off is my birthday.
Wow,
So.
Joe, good for you on all these cruises, man. When does the Kiss cruise happen?
The Kiss cruise happens. It's leaving out of New Orleans this year. I'm taking my daughter for the first time ever.
But when is it?
So
When does it sail?
I think it's November 21st. I don't have the thing in front of me right now.
Oh, okay. So it's the end of this year.
Yes, and I'm sorry, November. It's in November.
Yeah, so the end of this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
All right, Joe. Well, you and your daughter enjoy, man. Good to talk to you. Feel better. I was joking with some people. I said I should go on the Kiss cruise. They tried to throw me overboard. Not the fans. Most of the fans are the same people that love my shows. You know, most of them are very supportive and like free and open dialogue and debate and discussion. But that would be a reality show, man. I guess if I bought a ticket, there's nothing they could do about it, right? If I bought a cabin, that would be unreal.
The first thing is, what's up with Vinnie Vincent, man? He was doing really, really good there for a while. He was on Facebook all the time, and I don't know if anybody's asked you that before, but it seems like he kind of went back into hiding. Have you heard anything about him at all?
No, somebody was on hold to ask me that same thing. I don't know if it was you, but somebody earlier on my volume show was, and I didn't get a chance. I ran out of time before I could take the call. I don't know. I have had no dealings or contact with Vinny or anyone in his camp at all ever since the one interview that I did with him in Atlanta a few months ago. I've not had any dialogue or contact at all. I was told by some of the people that I initially set that up with that he kept changing people that were representing him and that there were things he was going to do that he kind of fell out in doing. So I honestly have no idea where things are at with him. We talked about doing a more extensive interview, but I have not had any follow-up on that either. So I know he's shown up at a few signing shows, but I have no idea. I'm not going to get involved in any of this stuff because I think this is becoming somewhat of just a crazy, crazy world out there. But I will say this. I mean, Gene is, and I'm not defending or condoning in any way anything at all, but Gene is Gene. And Gene, I don't know if Gene's kind of old school. I don't know if Gene realizes that the things Gene does and says sometimes are things that you shouldn't do or say sometimes. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. We'll see how it all plays out. We'll leave it at that. Mm-hmm. It's a slippery slope. It really is, because there are people, I think there's some people that are being found guilty before they even have any proof against them. And it is becoming a bit of a witch hunt. But, Gene is, I'm going to stay out of this sort of stuff, to be honest with you, because it's not related to music. It's something broader than music, and some of it is with music people. But Gene, anybody that knows Gene knows that he is I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but Gene likes to have fun, and he likes to mess around with people, and act in certain ways sometimes around females. I don't think that that's any secret, even if you read Gene's lyrics to his songs. It's not. I could think of one that comes to mind. I want to put my log in your fireplace. Even Ed's eyes rolled at that. Listen, that would be from a piece of poetry from the Animalize album called "Burn, Bitch, Burn."
All I'm going to say is actions have consequences. So
I'm laughing at the lyric. I'm not laughing at the allegations.
Oh, no. And these allegations, it should be taken seriously, and it should be sought out. And everyone deserves their day in court.
It must be love, fits like a glove. It's more lyrics. So, I mean, I don't get involved in this stuff on one side or the other. I think that it's serious stuff. If these allegations are made, I will agree with the caller, though. Allegations like this are made. You damn well better have some real proof to back it up, because there are also people who are in extreme positions of celebrity and wealth and fame, who there are people out. They're constantly going to be targets as well. So it's a two-sided world.
Yeah, and there are people of immense celebrity and fame who, they kind of hedge their power and use it over people. But
absolutely. So you just you have to look at all sides of it, I think. And I'm just laughing, and the only reason why I'm laughing, it's not a laughing matter, but I'm laughing at Gene's lyrics because
there's a big disparity between lyrics and inappropriate behavior and violating someone's rights, allegedly.
Right. Yes, of course there is. Yeah. Of course there is. Steve in Tampa. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, first thing, Ed, we're not here.
Whoa,
the show in queue.
Steve, your phone cut out a couple seconds. Go ahead, back.
You hear me now?
Yep.